You have to believe me, I am not a witch. I go to church every Sunday. Why do you keep telling me I'm a witch? I'm not a witch. Well, this is awkward. Witches. Before Harry Potter hit the scenes, witches were not very popular. As in, there were a whole lot of executions. The Salem witch trials of 1692 left over 20 people dead in about a year. But what could have caused this tragedy? Magic? Mania? A really bad drug trip? A witch hunt is an attempt to find and punish a particular group of people who are being blamed for something, often simply because of their opinion and not because they have actually done anything wrong. Trouble came to a small Puritan community when a 9-year-old Elizabeth Parris and 11-year-old Abigail Williams began experiencing fits and other mysterious maladies. The town doctor concluded that the children were suffering from the effects of witchcraft. Panic spread when other girls started to show signs of being possessed, and other women followed. Salem residents started pointing fingers at their neighbors. The first to be accused was Tituba, an Indian slave from Barbados. She was charged with the illegal practice of witchcraft. Tituba confessed to the crime, encouraging the authorities to seek out more Salem witches. Tituba was given a choice: either confess to being a witch and go free, or die. During the next few months, the afflicted area residents incriminated more than 150 women and men from Salem Village and the surrounding areas of satanic practices. The judicial process in colonial America was a mess. And when I say it was a mess, just imagine a toddler trying to design a political system. So there is a severe lack of judicial regulation and what passed as scientific evidence. There was a strenuous scientific process in determining if someone was a witch. It was believed that witch cake had the power to reveal whether witchcraft was afflicting a person with symptoms of illness. Such a cake or biscuit was made with rye flour and the urine of the afflicted person. The cake was then fed to a dog. If the dog exhibited the same symptoms as the ill person, the presence of witchcraft was proven. And I suddenly lost my appetite. Other scientific evidence could be you could weigh the witch against a stack of Bibles. If they weigh more, they must be a witch. And if they weigh less, they're a witch. It was common knowledge that nobody could recite the Lord's Prayer if they are a witch. Of course, George Burroughs, who was a resident of Salem, was accused of sorcery, recited the entire Lord's Prayer perfectly when he was sent to the gallows. But they figured, well, maybe the devil just gave him the ability to say the Lord's Prayer. He's a witch anyway. Dunking was common, where the accused were tied to a chair and held underwater for a long time. If you were a witch, you could survive being dunked in the water. So someone could prove they were innocent, but they would be dead. So yeah, you would be dead, but innocent. Giles Corey was another notable death during the witch hunt. His wife was one of the first accused of being a witch, and when he stood up for his wife saying she's not a witch, he was accused of, well, being a witch himself, and he was arrested. Corey refused to enter a plea of guilty or not guilty. He was subjected to a punishment called pressing in an effort to force him to plead guilty. They slowly added heavy rocks on top of his chest, slowly crushing his diaphragm. Instead of pleading guilty or not guilty, the only thing Giles Corey said was, "More weight." This execution is the only example of such a sanction in American history, and Giles Corey died after 3 days of this torture. A popular theory is that the mass hysteria that resulted in the witch hunt was that the residents of Salem were slowly being poisoned. That year's harvest, a parasitic fungus called ergot, infested the rye that they used to make their bread. When this ergot is consumed, it can result in convulsions, hallucinations, and painful contractions of the muscles. The illness was just the catalyst for the trials. Remember, the original victim, Tituba, was not suffering from ergotism. She suffered from prejudice. Prejudice against the poor, the foreigner, and the unwanted. The trials could have only happened because an unchecked government and prejudice was allowed to run free.